takes like 15-ish minutes, so we'll kind of see what happens. But we're gonna kill basically the first big doe. Or nice. It's in October, so you never know when a nice buck's gonna cruise by. But this lady here, I'm on her property. She's ready for some deer meat, so we're gonna try to knock one down for her tonight. So we'll see what happens and get back at you when some action happens. Save some corn, save some turkeys. Well, that just about cut them in half. Like I say, I call them corn vacuums because, man, they do eat a lot of corn. And hopefully save some turkey nest. Well, that's a wrap for tonight. All right, back at the same spot. Since last time I videoed, I've probably hunted this spot 5 times and haven't seen anything but a couple yearling fawns, and they are small. So I'm a big proponent of only shooting mature deer, mature bucks, and piling up the does, but I've got, I think it's 7 or 8 small bucks in here and no mature deer. Haven't had a mature deer on camera here all year. So, and not a lot of does showing up. Some yearlings, and that's about it. There's a lot of does around. You walk through the backyard or whatever, or drive around this neighborhood, you see does everywhere. No does are in this spot. Don't know why. I think it might be me hunting it, to be honest with you. So we're gonna pretty much shoot anything that walks by. I just jumped a coyote coming in here, so I try to squeak him back in, but no luck there. So, anyways, if the brown is down kind of mission, if the camera is pointing at a spike, just expect the shot. So, all right, get back at you hopefully when some action happens. just shut the camera off. And one of those other does. One of those other does came into 50 yards and gave me a perfect shot. I smoked her. She just ran like 50 yards and rolled up. Freaking 2 does down, baby. 2 does down. I freaking love shooting does, man. Okay, anyways. So, right there. That doe, I don't know where I hit her. That I drew back and the one doe saw me. And they all 3 took off. Ran right there to like 30 yards and I shot. I don't know where I hit her, but she dropped. And then the other doe came into like, she came into like 40 yards and spooked and then ran right where I have a small gap through the trees where my arrows got enough curvature not to hit any branches, and she went right to 50 bow and I freaking smacked her. Alright, so I got some, I don't know if you can see him either. Well, let's see if we can see him right here. I'm shaking too, right there. I got some coons in a tree, so might go shake one out and kill them. So they're in a small tree. I'd hate a corn vacuum, hate them, so. Nice, man. This gives me more pump than like a big deer, like a big buck. I've also been hunting over here trying to kill a doe forever. It feels like literally like forever. And I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out of the video, but I watched these does for, I don't know, close to 20 minutes. They were here. And they were just so close. I couldn't get drawn back on them because they were just staring. They were always facing me or something. Anyways, I'm gonna get them drug up here. Hey, and we'll get them loaded in the back of the truck. Heck yeah. 2 days down, baby. All right, I saw the second doe go down. I left that one over by the corn. I'm gonna grab her real quick. This other one. Oh, I love shooting does. Love shooting does. There's a ton of dang does in this area too, and I've just been struggling to get on them. But we got on a few tonight. All right. I'm gonna flip the camera around. All right. Hit her a little high and straight in the shoulder. That is why I shoot 75 pounds right there. Awesome. Big healthy doe. Actually, here's my arrow right here. Awesome. Broadhead still looks pretty good. There we go. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her drugged back to this other doe, and got some work to do. Heck yeah, I'll show you this other doe in a second. All right, here's doe number 1. Ended up hitting her right there. Arrow went into her body. I guess hit her spine as well. But as you can imagine, the shot was a little bit gruesome. But I'm gonna get her tagged and we'll get her drug up to the other doe. Got him drug up here. Took a minute, but got him drug up to the edge of the field where I can drive to. Tickled to death to get these does tonight. Tickled to death. This lady's gonna be happy. And like I said, there's a lot of deer in this area. Every time I come over here, I see nothing or deer blow on me, or it's just a weird area. The wind swirls really, really bad. So you'll get deer on camera all the time. And then you show up and there's nothing. And I know it's because of the wind. Before I can even see them, they're getting me. Not a lot they don't blow a lot in the neighborhood areas, but they're definitely smelling you. Also got to give a big shout out to my old PSE bow. I bought that back when I was 14, and it has done me well. I've probably killed, I don't know, 50 or 60 deer just with it, and a couple really, really nice bucks. And it's still doing good, old PSE X-Force. But it's been a good bow. That was 13 years ago, and I think I bought it used. I think it was a 2-year-old used bow. Been a great bow. Shoots like a It's a little, it's not totally dead in the hand, but it's a fast bow. I love that thing. But it's done me right every year. So anyways, I got some work ahead of me. I'm gonna get these back to the house and skinned up and get ready to process them in a couple days. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is the first year back YouTubing, so trying my best. I'm gonna have to get some camera gear next year, but anyways, kind of fun to do it. So alrighty, y'all have a great day or night, whatever it is when you're watching this, and we'll catch you on the next one.